The Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Redeye is an unapologetic muscle car legend, and this in-depth YouTube review leaves no stone unturned, from its brutal power delivery to its polished track-ready systems. Here's a breakdown of the key highlights, textures, and visceral appeal that make this poster child of American performance both terrifying and triumphant. Raw power and engine mastery. At the heart of the Redeye lies the ferocious 6.2L supercharged Hemi V8, pumping out a staggering 797 horsepower and 707 lb-ft of torque. The reviewer emphasizes how Dodge has essentially reigned in demon-level performance for daily life, taming a monster without clipping its teeth. It's not just about peak figures, but how that power becomes usable thanks to refinements in the heat exchangers and the upgraded ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. Lingering shots under the hood underline the craftsmanship: twin-screw IHI supercharger, heat exchangers, heavy-duty internals. Everything screams serious business. Acceleration and on-track behavior. The review's POV shots push the Redeye hard. You get visceral 060 mph runs in the low 3-second range, with the quarter-mile blasting through in the 10.811.0 S window. More than just numbers, the drive videos capture snap-roll steering, the howl of the V8 at wide-open throttle, and the satisfying bark of the exhaust, stark reminders that this isn't just fast, it's theatrical. Transmission and chassis tuning. While most attention often goes to brute force, the video hails the car's 8-speed automatic for delivering smooth yet razor-sharp shifts. Dodge's work on heat management and driveline reinforcement, including a 41-spline half-shaft and torque reserve launch control, means the Redeye can run intense sessions without protest. Additionally, the suspension is track-tuned, and Brembo brakes, 15.4 up front, provide the stopping power needed to match the car's insane pace, creating a cohesive performance experience. Sound and presence. One of the more compelling parts of the video, the audio takes center stage. Idle with the red key turns this V8 into a thunderk, and on acceleration it becomes an arena roar, an audible spectacle you feel as much as hear. The exhaust note, especially in track mode, is especially praised as a sensory overload that enhances the driving experience. Practicality and everyday usability. Despite its fearsome persona, the review gives props to Dodge for balancing performance with usability. Dual key fobs, red for full power, black for limited 500 horsepower mode, and valet mode help manage throttle, gearbox, and traction for safer driving scenarios. Though the Redeye is large, heavy, over 4,500 pounds, and thirsty on fuel, the narrator highlights how shipshape cooling and electronics keeps it reliable for daily use, or even track days, without behaving like an unruly beast. Styling and design signals. Close-up camera work dives into the Redeye's unique styling cues: wide-body flared fenders, functional hood scoop, bronze finish wheel centers, and muscular rear haunches. The look says beastly elegance, and the video pairs it with commentary. This car doesn't whisper, weaving in street presence with track legitimacy. Competitors and pricing perspective. Reviewers naturally compare the Hellcat Redeye to rivals like the Camaro ZL1 and Mustang Shelby GT500. While those have better handling or lighter weight, none of them match the Redeye's blend of raw grunt, retro muscle styling, and relative affordability. The video nails it. At around $90,000 to $100,000, you get almost 800 horsepower, a value even exotic supercars can't touch. There's an implicit warning though: handling isn't bulletproof like a mid-engine sports car, and fuel consumption is, but if you want thunder in a retro package, this is it. Final takeaway. The review concludes that the Hellcat Redeye is more than a muscle car. It's a cultural artifact. It balances gargantuan power with civilized modes, making it easier to daily drive than you'd expect. It's theatrical, unapologetic, loud, dangerous, yet somehow trustworthy. In short, power, 797 horsepower, brutal everywhere you step on the gas. Transmission, 8-speed auto, is sharp and purposeful. Handling, track-tuned chassis, Brembo brakes, competent, not hypercar sharp. Sound, earth-shaking growl, raw cinema. Usability, manageable via keys and modes. Value, supercar-level performance at muscle car prices. Scroll summary. In approximately 800 compelling words, this YouTube review paints the Challenger SRD Hellcat Redeye as the embodiment of American muscle in the 21st century. Immense power, soulful sound, and unapologetic styling packed into a rewardingly usable chassis. It's the kind of car you don't just drive, you announce yourself with it. Want theatrics, torque, and throttle? The Redeye delivers in spades.